Good evening, and welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Aurora West College Preparatory Academy graduating class of 2020. Please stand as we welcome the graduates and remain standing for the national anthem. As our graduates enter, please give them a warm, loud, and resounding Spartan Nation welcome. At this time, it is my distinct honor to welcome Aurora West graduating class of 2020. please welcome tonight's Master of Ceremonies, the Spartan Nation's Strategic Support Coordinator, Shazia Solaria.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Aurora West 2020 Commencement Exercises. My name is Shazia Solaria. I'm the Spartan Nation Strategic Support Coordinator and your Master of Ceremonies this evening. It is my honor to introduce our platform guests. Seated on the stage are a salutatorian, Peg E, valedictorian, Aurora Lopez Alvarez, Principal, Dr. Garrett Douglas, Director of Schools, Mario Giardiello, Aurora Public Schools Chief of Staff, Mark Seglin, Superintendent Rico Munn, Board of Education Director, Kevin Cox. The following students have earned academic honors. Students who have been inducted into the National Honor Society and have completed 1 year of service are wearing a blue and gold cord. 2 years are wearing a blue and gold stole, and 3 years have a white hood. Those who have served as class officers in student body government are wearing a light blue cord. Students who have earned academic honors are wearing a white cord. High academic honors are wearing a silver cord, and highest academic honors are wearing a gold cord. The salutatorian is wearing a brass medal, and the valedictorian is wearing a gold medal. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our honored graduates.
Please join me in welcoming our keynote speaker for this evening and Aurora West alumni, Alfredo Juarez.
Good evening, graduates, family members, and distinguished guests. It is my honor to take a few minutes to share some final words of wisdom on behalf of the Aurora West alumni. At this point in your lives, it is important to celebrate all that you have done and all that you have accomplished. You can think back to all the soccer games, the homecoming dances, the evening performances, and the early morning practices. You might remember the hard work, studying for exams, preparing for presentations, and writing research papers. The most important parts of this was that you learned about yourself and about the world. You realize that the hard work pays off, and when you get out of life, it depends on what you put on it. What tomorrow becomes is based on what you make out of today. The way you learn to overcome challenges, make sense of information, incorporate new ideas, and communicate your own has led to where you are today. This wasn't about learning something new. This was about unlocking your best self and sharpening your skills to be able to move from a student to a leader and the things which are most important to you. Now that you've reached this point, you have gained a lot of skills. But more importantly, you have seen what you can do and who you are. You may not have all the answers, but you have the confidence to know who you are and what you want to be, and how to continue to learn to find what you need today to continue down the path towards who you want to be tomorrow. As you go into the world, remember all that you have learned and all that you've become. Bring the skills that you have developed to your careers, educational pursuits, and families. Never be afraid to try something new or to reach for your dreams, no matter how large they are. This will allow you to become the best of who you are and share this talent with the world to make it a better place one day at a time. Enjoy today. You've earned it. And get ready for the next part of the rest of your lives. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here to celebrate our graduates. It is my distinct honor to provide a few final words as you prepare to go out into the world. As a student, you have grown in responsibility over the years. When you were younger, your parents and other adults told you everything you should do, and then you tried to do that and live within their expectations. As you grew up, you started to get more freedom. Adults would tell you some things, while others you had to figure out. Sometimes this didn't work out, and you had to live with the consequences and work through them. That is what defined you. The way you overcame mistakes and learned how you want to do things, or how you didn't want to do them, was what helped you to become who you are today. As you move out into full adulthood, you are now doing this on your own. The voice of your teachers and your parents will always be in your mind, but the choices are yours and yours alone. Sometimes the path is in front of you, and you just have to decide to get on. Or you have to decide if you walk with caution, run with wild abandon, or pause and think how far and how fast you want to go. Other times, there are many paths in front of you, and you have to decide the best one. And then there are times when it seems like there is no path, until you realize that the path is in fact the one you make and others follow. The only bad choice would be not making it. Never be afraid of what you don't know, because that's when you change what you didn't know that you didn't know into what you don't know, and finally into what you now know. When you reach and fall, you know how to get up in the future, and then you'll reach further until you get there the next time. If I were to give one last piece of advice, it would be this: dream big and go after it with vigor. Never be afraid of what you don't know or what you think you can't do. Never let anyone tell you that you can't. You make your own reality, and you create the future, as you make the world a better place each and every day. Congratulations, class of 2020. You've done it. And now for the words that you've really been looking for. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and community of Aurora West College Preparatory Academy and the Office of Autonomous Schools, I certify that the graduates seated before you have met and exceeded all of the requirements set forth by the Aurora Public Schools Board of Education. Superintendent Munn, Chief of Staff Seglin, I present to you the Aurora West graduating class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. On behalf of Superintendent Munn and Aurora Public Schools, I am honored to accept the class of 2020. Congratulations, graduates.
Good evening, everyone. I am Ricardo King, your faculty herald for the celebration. Graduates, I would ask that when your name is called, you stand, wave to your families, and then have a seat. Roberto Aguirre Alarcón. German Alvarado Ojeda. Kiani Boswell Good. E. Bu. Mariana Caldera. Mu Cheat. Melanie Colon. Jesus Contreras Silva. Leonard Dawson. Eltroy Dennis. Pecky. Yadira Espinoza Ortega. Victor Estrada Ramirez. Jocelyn Farfan Zamudio. Alan Gallardo. Leilani Gomez. Juliet Gonzalez. Mauricio Gonzalez. Carla Gutierrez Zamaripa. Litzy Hernandez Lopez. Daniel Hernandez Ruiz. Limon Ta. Hewe Tu. Lakutu. Mauricio Jasso Espino. Ayub Khalif. Princia Kongoma. Stephanie Leva Oleg. Aurora Lopez Alvarez. Emiliano Lopez Romero. Aaron Lugo Covarrubias. Rosa Madrigal Guziar. Joshua Martinez. Diana Mata. James McCoy. Claume. Some, Ruby Neguda Alvarez, Elizabeth Ortiz Perez, Natasha Palmer, Ravaj Patterson, Judith Payan, Iris Payne, Gray Paul, Oscar Perez, Samuel Robinson, Julian Rueda, Luis Ruiz Gonzalez, Brandy Sanchez Valles, Tin So, Nar Tar, Sarai Uriate Norzagaray, Lisbeth Valdez Rojas, Dariana Varela Ruiz.
You've reached that point that you've all been waiting for. Now you're being moved from being students to graduation candidates to graduates. To signify this momentous milestone and officially confer your degree, please turn your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2020. You've done it.
Graduates of 2020, you guys made it. Congratulations. Y'all know I'm proud of you. Your parents, your friends, we're all proud of you guys. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. 2020 graduates, please join me in turning your tassels from right to left.
Congratulations, graduates. You've earned this moment. Take time to celebrate all of the accomplishments while looking forward to all the great things that you'll be doing as leaders in our community and our world. You have reached the end of this phase of your journey, and you're at the beginning of the next. Now the path is before you. It's your time to decide where that path goes and to make the world around it better every day, one day at a time. Take what you've learned and shape the world into a better place. One idea, one person, one day at a time. Congratulations, graduates. Today is your day. The first day of the rest of your life. Go forth and do great things. And most importantly, be you in all that you are in all of the best ways. Escorts, lead our graduates out into the world.